My dear students, the topics what I have selected here to teach you today in this video, that is, these are from acid, base and salt chapter. I have discussed earlier many topics. Today I am going to teach you about rock salts and common salts. You see, what is rock salts? You might have heard about rock salt. Rock salt, sometimes we are telling what? Sendha namak in Hindi. This is what? In the form of some deposits you are getting in the form of crystals in the several parts of the world inside the ground. And how it was formed? It was formed in ancient times. The seas dried in some parts of the world. Seas dried माने समुद्र जो है वो सूख गया. सूखने के बाद में पानी तो इवेपोरेट होकर के उड़ गया, लेकिन उसके नीचा में सॉल्ट जैसे रॉक्स होता है, रॉक्स के फॉर्म में, क्रिस्टल फॉर्म में वो डिपॉजिट रह गया और मिट्टी से वो कवर हो गया. मिट्टी से कवर होने के बाद में जब बहुत सालों के बाद में उसको निकाला गया, और निकाला जाता है, आजकल भी निकाला जाता है, तो वही सॉल्ट को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? रॉक सॉल्ट्स. वी आर we are mining the rock salts as you are mining coal. So here rock salt is brown in color because of the presence of some impurities. My dear student, once again I am telling what is rock salts. The deposition of solid salt in the form of crystals are found here and there in different parts of the world, and these are mined as the coal. These salts are called rock salts. So here I have already written, you can see here, you read nicely, deposition of solid salts in the form of large crystals are found in the several parts of the world. These large crystals are called what? Rock salt. These are brown. Why these are brown? Because of the presence of impurities. In ancient ages, seas dried, and after drying the sea, you got the large crystals of this salt. And nowadays, these salts are mined as you are mining coal from the coal mines. After that, you come to know about common salt. Common salt is what? NaCl is called common salt, which you are using in the curry, in your kitchen. You should not think that common salt is used only to make the curry. It is used to derive common salt is the source of many chemical compounds. And common salt, the source of common salt is seawater. Here you see how the common salt is obtained from the seawater. On the bank of seas, the compartments are made, either erecting the walls of mud or bricks. When the waves are produced in the sea, water comes on the bank and the water which came on the bank is trapped under the compartments. Slowly, the water is evaporated and the crystal of salt remains. These crystals are not pure. The color is also not good. These salt are sent to the factory where these salts are purified, and then only it comes in the market for the sale, and we are purchasing from the market. Now, not only that, common salt is a source of many chemical compounds. Many chemical compounds like you see washing soda, baking soda, bleaching powder, then sodium hydroxide, etc. are prepared from common salt. I hope you understood. And one more thing I am telling you. What is the formula of common salt? NaCl. This salt is weak. This salt is neutral, neither acidic nor basic. What is the reason behind it? The main reason behind it is that this salt NaCl is made of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. That means what? This is of a strong acid hydrochloric and a strong base, that is sodium hydroxide. Hence, you are getting the salt NaCl that should be neutral. Dear friends, separately I hope you understood. You can write from here also. Some more thing I am telling you about the salt. One thing is very clear, that whenever salt is formed of two things. When acid and base react together, then only you are getting the salt. Here you see several kind of salt. You don't feel that only you are knowing the rock salt, only you are knowing the common salt. Different type of salt is there. One by one I am explaining. Here you see, suppose copper is there and plus H2SO4 is there. Here you see, copper, or you can write like that. Here, for example, here acid you are taking HCl, and here base you are taking NaOH. So in this case, what happened? This chlorine and sodium combine together to produce what? NaCl, this salt, and H. How many H are there? One H here, so you are getting H2O. This salt is neutral salt. Neutral. Why it is neutral? Because it is made of a strong acid and a strong base. Now one thing I want to tell you, when the acid actually salts are of three types. Some of the salts are neutral, some of the salts are acidic, some of the salts are basic in nature. Now which salt will be called neutral? Which salt will be called basic? Which salt will be called acidic? Very easy. Neutral neutral salt, how can you define? Salt. The salt made of a strong acid and a strong base, or weak acid and weak base is called uh, neutral. Neutral salt. Example, you know that. Example, you can write NaCl. My dear student, KCl will be also there, because KCl is made of what? KCl, here you see KCl, HCl plus KOH. So what happened? K and Cl comes together and H2O is separated. Water is separated. Anyway, hydrochloric acid is a strong acid and potassium hydroxide is a strong base. So this is the salt made of a strong acid and a strong base, so it is neutral. So potassium chloride is also neutral. No need of writing. Here I have given you. You give one example, that will be enough. My dear students, after that I am telling you, so one kind of salt I have taught you. Next I am talking acidic salt. Which salt will be called acidic? You can write like that. The salt made of a strong acid and weak base is called acidic salt. Here you see example I am giving. Example, magnesium chloride. Here you see magnesium chloride formula is there. Here what happened? How it is made? Hydrochloric acid. It is a strong acid. A strong acid plus magnesium oxide, magnesium hydroxide. This is weak base. These two react together to get what? Magnesium chloride plus water. I hope it is balanced. Magnesium. Oh, not balanced. Here I am writing 2. So chlorine 2. Hydrogen, how many hydrogen? 2 hydrogens. Here 2 hydrogens. So there will be 4 hydrogen. 2 oxygen. You are getting oxygen is inside the bracket. Here is 2. So 2 for oxygen also, so you are getting 2 oxygen. This is what type of, you see, a strong acid is there, weak base is there. So this salt is made of a strong acid, weak base. So it is acidic because acid is strong. Acidic salt. I hope you understood. Now one more is there, third number I am telling you. Basic salt. Dear friends, the salt of weak acid and a strong base. Here base should be strong. Base is called basic salt. Example, you see, I am giving you basic salt. You take lithium fluoride. How the reaction takes place? You see, hydrogen fluoride, it is acid. Hydrogen fluoride plus lithium hydroxide gives together, they react together to produce lithium fluoride plus water. Here hydrofluoric acid. What type of acid it is? Hydrofluoric acid. As you are knowing, hydrochloric acid, similarly it is hydrofluoric acid. Fluoric acid. This is a strong acid, this is weak acid. And this is what? Lithium hydroxide. This is lithium hydroxide. It is weak base. A strong base. That is why lithium fluoride will be what? Here base is strong. So base is strong, so salt will be basic in nature. I hope up to here you understood. Once again I am giving you, recapping what I taught in this video. First of all, I have taught you rock salt. What do you mean by rock salt? Or what are rock salts? The deposition of solid salt in the form of crystal are found here and there in the world under the ground. This crystal of salts is called rock salt. Rock salt is brown in color because it contains a lot of impurities. Now, how is rock salt formed, or where the rock salt formed? In the past, it is considered thousands of years ago. More than that also. The seas in the different parts of the world dried, and after evaporation of water, the solid salts remain and they were covered with mud. Nowadays, when they are derived from there, they are taken out from there, then they are found in the forms of rock. That means rock salts are mined as the coal is taken out from the coal mine. I hope rock salts enough you understood. The main composition of rock salt will be also sodium chloride only. Now we are talking about the common salt. Common salt, what is the formula? NaCl. From where you are getting means what is the source of common salt? The main source of common salt is sea. The common salt which you get from the sea, that is not very much clean. First of all, after obtaining the common salt from the sea, it is sent to the factory, sent to the industry for their refining. And after refining, the common salt is sold in the market and we are purchasing. Now, common salt itself is the source of many chemicals like washing soda, baking soda, bleaching powder, hydroxide, etc. They are formed from common salt. Now, my dear students, about the salt also I have told you. You can tell three types of salts: neutral salt, NaCl, acidic salt, as I told you, is in the case of acidic salt, magnesium chloride, and then I have taught basic salt, that is what we can tell lithium fluoride. And why they are acidic, I have told you. The salt of a strong acid, a strong base is neutral. Salt of weak acid, weak base is neutral. The salt of a strong acid and weak base will be acidic. Salt of weak acid and a strong base will be called basic. In the neutralization reaction I have taught you, when acid reacts with base, the salt and water are produced. I hope you understood up to here. Now we are going to meet you in the next video. Thank you.